Lesson 1, Interview Tips.
It's important to establish a connection with the interviewer.
Yes, that rapport can really make a difference in the conversation.
Absolutely. It's also important to research the company beforehand.
I agree. Knowing their values and mission shows genuine interest.
Have you prepared any specific questions for your interviews?
Yes. I like to ask about team dynamics and company culture.
Those are great questions. It helps you understand if it's a good fit.
Exactly. Let's keep sharing tips to improve our interview skills.
I'd love that. We can support each other in this process.
Lesson 2, Road Trip Essentials.
It's always a good idea to have some refreshments handy on a road trip.
Absolutely. Snacks can make the journey much more enjoyable.
What kind of snacks do you usually bring?
I like to pack fruits, nuts, and some granola bars.
Those are great choices. Healthy and easy to eat on the go.
Yes. I also like to bring some water to stay hydrated.
Staying hydrated is essential, especially on long drives.
Definitely. Let's make a checklist for our next road trip.
Great idea. I can't wait for our adventure on the road.
Lesson 3, Therapeutic Music.
Absolutely. Playing music is so therapeutic for me.
I completely agree. It really helps to relieve stress.
Do you play any other instruments besides the guitar?
Yes, I also play the piano. It's a wonderful way to express myself.
That's fantastic. The piano has such a beautiful sound.
It really does. I love how versatile it is for different genres.
Have you ever thought about performing in front of an audience?
I have. It's a bit intimidating, but I think it would be exciting.
I'm sure you would be amazing. Let's plan a small jam session soon.
Lesson 4, Morning Routine.
I wake up early in the morning to fit in my workouts before work.
That's impressive. How do you stay motivated to get up so early?
I find that starting my day with exercise really energizes me.
I can see how that would set a positive tone for the day.
Exactly. Plus, it's nice to have some quiet time before the day gets busy.
Have you established a specific routine for your workouts?
Yes. I alternate between cardio and strength training throughout the week.
That sounds balanced. I might need to adopt a similar routine.
I'd be happy to share my schedule and tips with you.
Lesson 5, Test Expectations.
I heard she laughed and said it wasn't that kind of test.
That sounds interesting. What kind of test were they talking about?
It seems like it was more about personal growth than academics.
I love that approach. Personal development is so important.
Yes. It encourages people to reflect and learn about themselves.
Have you ever taken a test like that?
I have. It was a great experience that helped me realize my strengths.
That's wonderful. I think everyone should have that opportunity.
Absolutely. Let's look for more workshops that focus on self discovery.
Lesson 6, Happiness Focus.
I try not to have a frown on my face, I like to be happy.
That's a great attitude. Happiness is so important for our well-being.
Exactly. I'm happy most of the time, and it feels good.
That's inspiring. What do you do to maintain your happiness?
I focus on positive thoughts and surround myself with uplifting people.
That's a smart strategy. It really helps to have a supportive circle.
Yes. I also make time for hobbies that bring me joy.
That's essential. Let's plan some fun activities together soon.
I'd love that. It'll be great to share joyful moments.
Lesson 7, Travel Preparations.
Will I need any special documents for the trip?
You should bring your doctor's note just in case.
That's a good point. It's better to be prepared.
Absolutely. It helps avoid any unexpected issues.
Do you think I should also carry travel insurance?
Yes, it's always a smart idea when traveling abroad.
I'll make sure to look into that before we leave.
Good. It'll give you peace of mind while enjoying your trip.
I appreciate your advice. Let's keep planning for our adventure.
Lesson 8, Packing Essentials.
Have you packed everything we need for the hotel?
Yes, I packed the essentials like toiletries and clothes.
Perfect. Did you remember to bring the chargers for our devices?
Of course. I made a checklist to ensure I didn't forget anything.
That's smart. It really helps to stay organized.
Yes. I also included snacks for the journey.
Excellent idea. It's always nice to have something to munch on.
Exactly. Let's double check our bags before we leave.
Good call. I can't wait for our trip.
Lesson 9, Historical Legacy.
In November 1939, he died from blood poisoning, but his work lived on.
That's such a significant moment in history. Who are we talking about?
He was a remarkable figure known for his contributions to society.
It's fascinating how one person can leave such a lasting impact.
Yes. His ideas continue to influence many even today.
I love learning about history and those who changed the world.
Me too. Let's read more about his life and achievements.
Definitely. It's inspiring to reflect on their legacy.
I'm looking forward to our discussion.
Lesson 10: Adapting to New Cultures.
Steve had to get used to the food in Japan. The people eat a lot of fish.
That must have been quite an adjustment for him.
Yes, especially since he had never eaten much fish before.
I can imagine. It's such a significant part of their cuisine.
He gradually learned to appreciate it, though.
That's great. Trying new foods can be a fun experience.
Absolutely. It opens up a whole new world of flavors.
I'd love to hear more about his culinary adventures.
I'll share some stories next time we chat.
Lesson 11: Newspaper Sections.
This section of the newspaper usually contains the most important news from around the world.
Yes. It's essential to stay informed about global events.
I always read this part first when I grab my morning coffee.
Same here. It helps me start the day with awareness.
Have you found any recent articles that caught your attention?
Yes. There was a fascinating piece about climate change solutions.
That sounds interesting. I'd love to read it.
I'll send you the link. Let's discuss our thoughts after you read it.
Great idea. I'm looking forward to our conversation.
Lesson 12: Historical Figures.
George H.W. Bush had also been governor of Texas since 1994.
Yes. He had quite a significant political career.
But aside from that, he made a lasting impact on many policies.
Absolutely. His leadership during challenging times was noteworthy.
It's fascinating how his experiences shaped his presidency.
Yes. History often reflects the decisions made by leaders like him.
Let's explore more about his life and achievements together.
I'd love that. Learning about history is always enlightening.
I can't wait to dive into it.
Lesson 13: Shopping for Shoes.
Great! I also need a new pair of shoes.
We can check out the shoe store next to the cafe we visited last time.
That sounds perfect. I remember they had a good selection.
Yes, and the staff were really helpful too.
Exactly. I appreciate when they can offer advice on fit and comfort.
Me too. What type of shoes are you looking for?
I want something versatile for both casual and semi-formal occasions.
That's a smart choice. A good pair of shoes can really elevate an outfit.
Let's head over there and see what they have.
Lesson 14: Compliance Discussions.
We need to address some non-compliance issues in our project.
Yes, I agree. What do you propose we do about it?
I suggest we implement a penalty system based on the severity of the non-compliance.
That sounds reasonable. It could encourage everyone to adhere to the guidelines.
Exactly. Clear consequences might help reinforce the importance of following the rules.
Have we discussed this with the team yet?
Not yet, but we should schedule a meeting to get their input.
Yes. It's crucial to involve everyone in the decision-making process.
Let's set that up for later this week.
Lesson 15, Adventure Planning.
Definitely snorkeling, exploring rainforests, and trying local cuisine sounds amazing.
It really does. I love the idea of experiencing nature and culture in one trip.
Yes. Each activity offers such a unique perspective on the destination.
Have you been to a rainforest before?
I haven't, but I've always wanted to go. How about you?
I visited one last year, and it was breathtaking.
I can only imagine. Let's make sure to include that in our travel itinerary.
Absolutely. It'll be an adventure of a lifetime.
I can't wait to start planning all the details.
Lesson 16, Hiking Plans.
Yeah, it's so relaxing and refreshing out here.
Have you decided which trail to hike?
I'm leaning towards the one that has the scenic overlook.
That's a great choice. The views are supposed to be stunning.
I've heard it's not too difficult, which is perfect for a casual hike.
Exactly. I just want to enjoy the scenery and take my time.
Let's pack some snacks and make a day of it.
Good idea. A picnic at the top would be lovely.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Lesson 17, Winter Excitement.
The snow is beautiful.
Yes, it finally stopped. My sister and I are excited to go outside.
That sounds like fun. Are you planning to build a snowman?
Definitely. It's a tradition for us every time it snows.
That's awesome. I love seeing creative snowmen in the neighborhood.
Me too. We should have a little snowball fight afterward.
Sounds like a blast. I can't wait to join you.
Let's layer up and head out soon.
Absolutely. The snow won't stay around for long.
Lesson 18, Scenic Views.
I agree, it's scenic and relaxing out here.
Plus, you can enjoy the landscape while hiking.
Exactly. The views are breathtaking, especially at sunset.
Have you hiked this trail before?
I have, and I was amazed by how beautiful it is.
I can see why. Nature has a way of calming the mind.
Yes. Let's make sure to take some photos along the way.
Definitely. I want to capture every moment.
It's going to be an unforgettable experience.
Lesson 19, New Year's Countdown.
As midnight comes very close, everybody begins to count down.
Yes, and then everyone cheers when the clock strikes 12.
It's such an exciting moment filled with hopes for the new year.
Absolutely. Do you have any resolutions for the upcoming year?
I'm planning to focus on self-improvement and learning new skills.
That's a great goal. I want to travel more and explore new cultures.
Those sound like fantastic resolutions. Let's support each other in achieving them.
Yes. We can check in regularly to see how we're doing.
I'm looking forward to a great year ahead.
Lesson 20, Vaporization Phenomena.
There are objects on which people were vaporized, so that their shape appears.
That sounds fascinating. What are you referring to?
It's a phenomenon related to intense heat, often seen in science experiments.
Wow. It must be incredible to witness such an effect.
Yes. It's a reminder of the power of nature in science.
I'd love to learn more about it. Do you have any resources?
I have a few articles that explain it in detail.
Great. Let's read them together and discuss.
I'm excited to dive into this topic.
Lesson 21, Planning a Gathering.
Let's invite our friends over for a gathering.
Sounds like a plan. I'll send out the invitations.
Great. What date are you thinking?
How about next Saturday? It gives everyone time to prepare.
Perfect. We can plan some fun activities for the night.
Yes. Maybe games or a movie marathon would be fun.
I love those ideas. Let's make sure to have plenty of snacks too.
Absolutely. I'll organize the food and drinks.
It's going to be a fantastic evening.
Lesson 22, Driver's License Talk.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do. I got it a few years ago. How about you?
I just received mine last month. It feels great to have that freedom.
It really does. Do you enjoy driving?
I love it. Exploring new places by car is so much fun.
I agree. What's your favorite place you've driven to so far?
I'd say the coastline, the views are breathtaking.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait to join you on a road trip.
Let's plan one soon.
Lesson 23, Business Essentials.
To create and sell a product or service, understanding the functional areas of business is crucial.
Absolutely. The most important areas include accounting, finance, and marketing.
Yes. Accounting helps track expenses and profits effectively.
And finance ensures you have the funds to grow your business.
Exactly. What about marketing? It's essential for reaching potential customers.
Definitely. A strong marketing strategy can make or break a business.
Have you ever thought about starting your own business?
I have. I'm interested in creating a small online shop.
That sounds exciting. Let's brainstorm some ideas together.
Lesson 24: Photography Passion.
Some people enjoy taking pictures of the people and places around them.
Yes, photography is such a beautiful way to capture moments.
I love how it allows you to tell stories without words.
Exactly. Each photo can evoke emotions and memories.
Do you have a favorite subject to photograph?
I really enjoy capturing landscapes. Nature is so inspiring.
That's wonderful. I prefer photographing people, there's so much character to capture.
Both are amazing. Let's plan a photography outing together.
I'm excited. It'll be fun to explore and take pictures.
Lesson 25: Cycling Benefits.
I prefer cycling whenever possible, it's good exercise too.
That's great. Cycling is such a fun way to stay active.
Yes. Plus, it's eco friendly and helps reduce stress.
Absolutely. Have you been cycling often lately?
I have. I try to ride at least a few times a week.
That's impressive. Do you have a favorite trail?
Yes, there's a beautiful route along the river that I love.
That sounds lovely. I'd love to join you on a ride sometime.
Let's plan a cycling trip soon.
Lesson 26: Strength and Intelligence.
Who is the strongest person in the world, in your opinion?
That's a tough question. There are so many strong individuals.
I know. And who do you think is the smartest person in the world?
That's another interesting debate. Intelligence comes in many forms.
Exactly. Some may excel in academics, while others have emotional intelligence.
Yes. It's important to recognize that everyone has unique strengths.
I agree. Let's celebrate all kinds of intelligence and strength.
Definitely. It adds richness to our understanding of humanity.
I'm glad we can have these thoughtful discussions.
Lesson 27: Cooperative Atmosphere.
To foster a cooperative atmosphere, communication is key.
I agree. It's important to listen actively to everyone's ideas.
Yes. Encouraging open dialogue makes people feel valued.
Absolutely. When people feel heard, they're more likely to contribute.
Have you seen this work in any of your group projects?
Yes, when we share responsibilities, the results are always better.
That's a great point. Collaboration really enhances creativity.
Let's keep promoting this in our future projects.
I'm on board. It'll lead to success for everyone involved.
Lesson 28, Great Lakes Geography.
The river flows for miles and then meets Lake Ontario, which is the smallest of the Great Lakes.
That's interesting. I didn't realize it was the smallest.
Yes. It's fascinating how each lake has its own unique characteristics.
Absolutely. They all play important roles in the ecosystem.
Have you visited any of the Great Lakes?
I have. Lake Michigan was beautiful and perfect for a summer getaway.
That sounds lovely. I'd love to explore more of them.
Let's plan a trip to see some of the lakes together.
I'm excited. It'll be a fun adventure.
Lesson 29, Summer Shopping.
Hey, have you been shopping lately?
Yes, I need some new clothes for the summer.
That's great. What kind of styles are you looking for?
I'm thinking light and breezy dresses for the warm weather.
Those are perfect for summer. Comfortable and stylish.
Exactly. I also want to find some cute sandals.
Let's check out the local boutiques, they always have unique pieces.
I'd love that. Exploring new shops is so much fun.
Let's make a day of it and enjoy some ice cream afterward.
Lesson 30, Edison's Contributions.
Thomas Edison is most famous for his inventions, such as the light bulb and the phonograph.
Yes. His work changed the world in so many ways.
It's incredible how one person can have such a significant impact.
Absolutely. His creativity and determination were inspiring.
Have you read any books about his life?
I have. They highlight his relentless pursuit of innovation.
That's fascinating. Let's explore more about his inventions.
I'd love to. Learning about influential figures is always enlightening.
I can't wait to dive into his story.
Lesson 31, Problem-Solving Skills.
I had an issue recently, but I managed to resolve it.
That's great to hear. What happened?
I had a problem with my internet provider, and they were quite helpful in resolving it.
It's amazing how effective communication can lead to solutions.
Yes, I made sure to explain my issues clearly, which helped a lot.
Active listening is also crucial in those situations. Did you find that helpful?
Definitely. It made the conversation smoother and more productive.
Setting clear goals for the discussion can also lead to quicker resolutions.
I'll keep that in mind for future issues. Thanks for the tips.
Lesson 32, Collaboration Tips.
I'm curious about how to improve collaboration. Any tips you have?
Effective collaboration starts with active listening. It shows respect for everyone's input.
That's a great point. How do you ensure everyone feels heard?
Encouraging open dialogue and asking for feedback can help create a comfortable environment.
Absolutely. What about setting clear goals?
That's essential. Having common objectives keeps everyone aligned and focused.
I agree, without clear goals, it's easy to lose direction.
It's also helpful to establish roles so everyone knows their responsibilities.
That makes sense. I'll try implementing these strategies in my next team project.
Lesson 33, Career Aspirations.
It's nice to meet you. I'm curious about your background.
Pleasure to meet you too. I'm originally from a small town, but I moved here for new opportunities.
That sounds interesting. What inspired you to make such a big change in your life?
I've always wanted to explore different cultures and grow in my career, so I thought this was the perfect chance.
Have you given any thought to your long-term career goals since you moved?
Absolutely. I aspire to work in international business and hopefully travel for my job one day.
That sounds exciting. What steps are you taking to achieve those goals?
Currently, I'm networking and taking courses to improve my skills, especially in communication.
Smart move. Do you feel that your current job is helping you get closer to those aspirations?
Lesson 34, Booking Accommodation.
Have you ever booked accommodation online?
Yes, I have. There are so many websites to choose from.
That's true. Do you have a favorite site for booking?
I really like using one that shows reviews from other travelers.
Reviews can be really helpful. They give a sense of what to expect.
Exactly. Plus, I love being able to filter my search by price and location.
Filtering makes it so much easier to find what you want.
Right. And I also appreciate the option to see photos of the rooms.
Photos can make a big difference. It's nice to know what you're getting.
Lesson 35, Future Travel.
I always cherish my travel memories. How about you?
I'm glad to hear that. I feel the same way.
What's one trip you remember fondly?
I loved my trip to Italy. The food and culture were unforgettable.
That sounds amazing. Did you try making any Italian dishes yourself?
Yes, I took a cooking class there. It was so much fun.
I bet. Cooking classes are great for learning local cuisine.
Absolutely. I still remember how to make fresh pasta.
Wow, that's impressive. Are you planning any future travels?